Imagine a car going 250 kilometers per hour. Everything around you is flying, and everything's shaking. But the car? It's stuck to the ground like it's glued. Boom. A small piece of plastic or carbon fiber in the back. It's called spoiler. But before we get into the details, we need to understand a simple difference. What's the difference between a spoiler and a wing? Both work on the air that flows over the car, but in different ways. The spoiler's job is to mess up or cut the airflow that could lift the car off the ground, while the wing, like an airplane wing but flipped, creates downward pressure so the car sticks more to the ground. But in everyday use, people call both spoiler anyway, and that's fine. So, what are the types of spoilers? First type, the frontal spoiler, which is at the front of the car. It stops air from getting underneath to reduce lift. Second type, the rear spoiler, the one we usually see at the back, and it's the most common. There are also active spoilers. These move on their own depending on speed. Like the one on the Bugatti Veyron, it pops up automatically when the speed goes up to increase stability. And on the other hand, there are fixed spoilers, like the one on the Subaru WRX STI, always there and never moves. So the question is, do angle or size matter? Absolutely. The sharper the angle, the more downforce, which means more pressure pushing the car down. But keep in mind, the more pressure, the more drag, and that can slow the car down. Size also matters. A small spoiler might not do anything, and a big one can mess up the performance if it's not done right. Everything has to be tuned. Shape, angle, even the material. The big difference shows up between race cars and street cars. In racing, downforce is everything. Every part of the car is designed to increase grip even if it reduces speed a bit. Take Formula 1 cars, for example. The rear spoiler is so massive that the car could drive upside down in a tunnel from how much pressure it creates. Boom. That's the power of downforce. But on the street, you don't need that stuff at 90 kilometers per hour. That's why a lot of the spoilers on everyday cars are just for looks more than function. Exactly. The look. Some spoilers aren't made for any aerodynamic benefit, just for a sporty, aggressive appearance. Like some Toyota Corolla models that have a small wing on the back. It doesn't change performance at all, but it looks sporty. But on the other hand, cars like the Dodge Charger Hellcat, that spoiler really works, because this car needs grip when it's pushing over 700 horsepower. In general, a spoiler can do several things. It reduces lift, so the car doesn't float or fly off. It increases downforce, so grip improves, but it can also increase drag, affecting speed or fuel efficiency. It's all about balance. If it's tuned right, performance improves. If it's just for looks, then it's just looks. So, next time you see a car with a big wing in the back, ask yourself, is it made to give it grip, or just made to convince the driver he's sporty? If you like topics that explain physics dressed up as car parts, or want to know how air can boost or block your speed, subscribe to the channel and let us tune your brain, not just your car.